Today we do the translation exercise from Pali to English. Renu Rajaputto Rajanam Disampatim etatavocha. So with these sentences, etatavocha, you usually have the structure ex nominative, Renu Rajaputto, y accusative, Rajanam Disampatim, and then etatavocha. So X says this to Y. In this sense, Renu Rajaputto, the Prince Renu, said avocha, aorist third person singular of Vachvachati, said this etat as accusative singular to Rajanam, to the king Disampatim, to the king Disampatim. So this is the object. Renu Rajaputto, the subject. Also, sometimes you have other sentences like Bhagava Anandam etatavocha. So the Bhagava said this, the Blessed One said this to Ananda, or the other way around. Anando Bhagavantam etatavocha. Ananda said this to the Blessed One. Ma ko tvam deva paridevesi. Deva, O king, ma tvam ko, don't grieve, or perhaps even ma ko, indeed don't grieve. Aorist third person singular, but here the aorist loses its past tense due to the combination with the negative indeclinable ma, which makes it a negative injunction. Why shouldn't he grieve? Because atti deva joti palo nama manavo puttoti. There is atti, O king, deva, a son, putto, who is a young priest, manavo, by the name nama jotipalo, jotipala. T, the end quotation. Attako rajate sampati purisam amantesi. Then Attako rajate sampati, the king Disampati, amantesi, addressed purisam, this man. So amantesi is the aorist singular, aorist third person singular of amanteti, to address. Aham ime dhamme desesim. Aham, I, desesim, taught, ime dhamme, these doctrines. Desesim, again, the aorist, third person singular. Raja-katyo tam purisam etatavocha. Again, the parallel structure as we had before. Renu Rajaputto Rajanam Disampatim etatavocha. And we have the same thing here. The same structure. X nominative, Y accusative, etatavocha. So Raja-katyo, the king who is a noble, avocha, said etat, this, tam purisam, to this man. By the way, vachvachati is detransitive, hence it takes sub-commentaries, hence it takes two kammas, two objects, one being tam purisam, this man, and the other one this. Or here again, rajanam disampatim and etat, meaning etat, this, what is following the direct speech. It indicates then the direct speech which is following. Ma samanam upasamkami. Don't approach upasamkami, the philosopher or the wanderer or the ascetic, etc. Upasamkami is the third person singular of the aorist of upasamkamati, and when it goes again together with ma, the negative indeclinable, then it becomes the negative injunction or the prohibition and loses its past tense and becomes present. Aham purohito brahmano ahosim. Aham, I, ahosim, was the purohito, the prime minister, brahmano, who was a priest. Aham asmi brahma issaro. I am, aham asmi, Brahma, the god, or even the Brahma, Issaro, who is the Lord. Idam avocha bhagava. By the way, we have a footnote here. Rhetorical and emotive inversion of agent and verb for emphasis. In their context, these words follow the utterance of an important statement. So here it could also, the sentence could also be Bhagava idam avocha, but it is for emphasis idam avocha Bhagava. So the Blessed One, Bhagava, avocha, said, we had avocha here before, and even here. So he said, idam, this. Te rajaputtam avochum. Rajaputtam avochum. They, te, avochum, they said, Rajaputtam, to the Rajaputta, to the prince. So here, this is plural, whereas third person plural, whereas avocha is third person singular. Ma sattam aṭṭhakathā. So don't make aṭṭhakathā, sattam, a noise. Here aṭṭhakathā is second person singular of the aorist of karoti. Hence, sorry, second person plural. It is the second person plural, not singular, of karoti. So here a group of perhaps monks or people or etc. is addressed. So you plural, don't make noise. So nirodham pussati, he, so, which is the subject, pussati, reaches, it's the verb, the transitive verb. He reaches what? He reaches the object, which is an accusative, nirodham, cessation. So he reaches or obtains cessation. Samana, amha, we are, amha, samana, wanderers or ascetics. Nattam deva vanchemi. Nat vanchemi, I do not deceive. Tam, you, O deva, O king, O lord. Eso maharaja bhagava, O great king, vocative, as is deva before. Eso, this, and we supply hoti, is Bhagava, the Blessed One. So Eso Bhagava, this is the Blessed One, O King, O great King. And here Maharaja, Raja has the consonantal declension, but in compound, Raja loses its consonantal declension, and it is declined as the short A masculine noun, as it is Deva, except for a few exceptions. So here we have Maharaja as the vocative. Mayam Bhagavantam Upasamkamimha. We, Mayam, approached Upasamkamimha, aorist, first person plural, the Blessed One, Bhagavantam, as accusative. So we, subject, Upasamkamimha, the object, And sorry, the verb, Upasamkamimba is the verb, and Bhagavantam is the accusative, but it is not the object, but it's rather the goal of the motion, as Upasamkamimha is Upasamkamati is a verb of motion. Hence, it is the goal of the motion, which is also expressed in the accusative. So we approached, or we went to the Bhagavan, to the Blessed One. Aṭṭhakayo, there is body. Here, atti can stand at the beginning of a sentence for emphasis. Opetipi apetipi, he comes and goes. Evam etam brahmanam. Here we have a footnote. The nigahita may change to ma when a vowel follows in close junction. So here we don't have evam, but evam. Evam etam brahmanam. Thus, etam, this, and we have to supply hoti, is O priest. So priest is here in the vocative, or we can also say O priest. This etam is, which we need to supply, is so, or in this manner, or thus. So, O priest, this is in this manner. Perhaps after a direct speech. Punadasanaya tava bhaveya subam mangalam.